Hey everybody, with Papaya back at you again with another YouTube video. So this YouTube video is kind of me discussing what characters me personally, I'm gonna use when ranked comes out, and these are the characters that I think are gonna have pretty high carry potential throughout the all elos. Once you get into masters, things are gonna change, right? Or once masters, diamond, paragon. I guess we should use that instead of the Omega City terms, right? Um, but these are the type of characters that I'm interested in looking at. I'm gonna kind of explain to you guys why I pick them. Once again, this is based on what my experiences, my skill level, what I'm interested in, what I think I can provide to my team, right? So let's get straight into it. So first character, Countess. Countess is probably going to be my character to hard carry all games early, elo and up, right? She has the sustain, she has the damage, she has the burst. In my opinion, she has the safety. I feel like it's very safe to farm Countess. Once you understand jungle rotations and stuff like that and how to place wards, better, that she is a monster. And having the ability to have time flux crests, of course, we don't know what we're going to see implemented with 6 items, right? But having that ability, I'm hoping we keep something similar to it, some sort of item. Maybe we'll get some more cooldown reduction based items that are coming in too, right? She's not. Hopefully, we can see some lower cooldowns. She's gonna have that burst, a sustain still. She's still an assassin, and her Q gives her a lot of outplay potential, right? And we're still seeing that blink, so we're still gonna have blink outplay potential. So Countess, up until high level, high elo, she's gonna be my character. And plus, she can provide peel by ulting whoever's targeting the carry. If I see my carries doing really well, or I can go and kill their carry, or kill or ult their assassin, their jungle, right? So I see a lot of options with them. Next, we got Gideon. Now, Gideon, safest mid, right? And outputs so much damage, all AoE, super easy to play, relative, all skill shot, but pretty, how to play the character is pretty basic. Provides so much damage, has the CC, you know, solid rotations. That's the character that I'm definitely gonna play once I start getting teams where we're talking about equal skill, high elo. That's gonna be Gideon. Next we got Morgish. So Morgish, you guys have seen how much times I said Morgish. I am not lying when I say I think Morgish is actually really high up there. She has really good farm potential. She has sustain with her E, albeit not that much, but she can escape most junglers pretty well with the speed boost. You got to play off of her blink and lane, and you're solid. She has really, really fast clear after Mega Cosm. And once again, six items. We don't know what's coming up, but I'm expecting things to still be relatively, consistent, like things to be close, So in terms of the kit, I think she's an insane damage dealer, has insane sustain potential, everything. I think she's a really strong character. So I like her pick, and I'm going to use her a lot. I think she may be better than Countess in terms of the overall elo, right? Next on the list, so now we're getting into what I would call the support slash mid characters, right? Belka, she's a phenomenal mid laner. She's really easy to play, really basic, really good rotations, clears really quick. Has really good escape from junglers during ganks due to her Q and being a pretty large hitbox. Uh, you know, and you just gotta play off the blink. She can control the lane really well, and she scales extremely hard in the late game and can help win games when everyone's equally skilled. I think that this is the time when Belka's gonna absolutely shine. Um, so I think she's a phenomenal pick. And you can also play her as support. And as a support, I'm going to be playing aggressive supports. I want to play supports that are going to make me the carry if my carry isn't that good, if my mid lane isn't good. I am not going to be picking necessarily, even though I do have phase here, right? I'm not going to necessarily be picking the slight, the supports that aren't outputting as much damage. You have Decker, but I feel like Decker is kind of just not my type of character per se. She's strong, and I might like learn her a bit, but I just don't really want to play her. Like that's like I said, this is me. This is my list of things that I plan to do, and see if you get open it up and let you guys know. Next we got is Argus. Argus, really strong mid laner and a really strong support. The stun is probably going to be the exact same thing. We're probably not going to see any changes coming in with version 0.18 or 0, maybe in the future 0.19. He just outputs so much damage. Has a lot of peel, has a lot of CC. He has a lot into his kit, and he scales really heavily in the damage. So as long as you can peel your support really well, you build silence your carry really well. You build Silencium as a support. He'll be extremely strong. And as a mid laner, he's already like extremely strong. Has one of the best clears, solid rotations, an ultimate that goes half the map. He's flawless. So next, now we're entering the jungle slash off lane, and also kind of the support still with Steel. Steel is just an absolute beast. He's so easy to play. His entire kit is basically like you could do so much with this kit. He's annoying. He's strong. He provides so much, and you can play him in 3 lanes: jungle, support, and off lane. So he's gonna be able to take literally more than half of the roles, right? So it's good to have him be a flex pick. Really strong. Everyone should learn Steel. He's very strong, and it's hard to counter a Steel directly, right? You got cleanses, but man, when that man has three stuns and can prevent projectiles, there ain't anyone better than this guy. He needs to be on a team when he's in ranked. Uh, you know, Next, Greystone. Greystone is really annoying, right? He just has so much tankiness, really good damage into late game, really annoying. Basically has 2 lives. A lot of people are building Tainted on him, and it's hurting him a bit, but he's still a phenomenal character. His laning phase is relatively easy. You just save your RMB or run away. Play a little bit safe if you're not good. Like for me, I'm not a very good offlaner. So I'm just going to literally play it safe, take what I can in terms of farm, scale up really well, and my micro play is pretty good. My macro play is pretty good. So I'll be there for rotations. I'll be there for mispositioning their offlaner, confusing the enemy team, peeling off their carry, their support, their jungler. So that's where I'm going to pick Greystone, is I think that he's very phenomenal and stuff like that. And he's very annoying. He basically will be, a menace. Overall, he's just so annoying. Uh, and his jungle doesn't necessarily have good gank potential, but he has very good clear and can throw out a lot of rotations, right? So you're a little bit gambling that the con is that you're not going to have the CC, but you're going to be really annoying. You are the crowd control, right? Next is Chimera. Now, Chimera is just the easiest jungler to play, has a ton of sustain, can solo objectives pretty much. I think he has really easy ways to gank people. So he basically gets to lock on all targets that aren't melee. He basically just runs them down. So he's gonna be, the top jungler that I'm gonna pick a lot of the time. And then if you need to use your ultimate, you don't have to use your ultimate aggressively. You can once again peel for your carry. Whoever your carry is attacking, you can apply once again, we don't know what we're gonna do with tier with 6 items, but if you have Basilisk, and Basilisk is similar with the Corrode passive, you apply Basilisk to the enemy. Your ADC has Demolisher or Perforator, they're gonna get shredded, right? So there's a lot of a technique with Chimera, and he's basically a support slash aggressive jungler. That's why he's going to be top of my list. So next we got Twin Blast. Twin Blast, we're getting the carry roles. These are the 2 carries I'm going to be looking at. I wanted to add Murdoch into the list, but I think like Murdoch is, I don't know. Murdoch is kind of on the list, but when I want to get into ranked and I'm going to be a carry, I want to make sure I can farm. And I think the 2 people that I can guarantee that I'm going to farm really well with is Twin Blast 100%, because he's a broken character and the devs designed him terribly. This Twin Blast, and then Drongo. Drongo, he has his alternate ability, allows him to boomerang, and also his primary ability, Gag Grenade, allows him to farm. These guys output so much damage. They have a lot of build paths. They have a lot of shred. They have a lot of good things that you could build onto them, and it makes them really, really strong in general, and allows them to farm and do a lot of damage. And they have escapes. They have gap closers. They are just monstrous carries. And you could honestly take TB mid as well. Drongo, yeah, you could take him mid as well too, honestly. So that's it for both of them. I mean, they're just really strong carries. And I would say Murdoch and Kira are practically the same. I mean, you could take them in too. I just wanted to kind of say that these are the ones I'm going to prio heavy on when I play. So next we got, this is kind of just ones I added. Like, I would actually like to learn these guys because they are good. Phase, if you have a good carry, you know, and you're against a Richter, I don't see any reason why not to pick Phase. Phase is counters the Richter completely, allows your carry to farm. You get to basically buff your carry. You get to heal your carry. Like she's just really, really, really strong if you know how to play her properly. And I can play a pretty aggressive Phase as well. And I mean, like she's kind of boring, but she's kind of fun because you know you're making the enemy team really upset with Phase. Next Kwang. So Kwang just he has a lot of sustain. He has pretty good matchups in off lane where he's able to farm pretty easily. His escape isn't necessarily the best in terms of being safe, but I think that he's still a pretty good off laner overall to have on the team. When if let's say Greystone and Steel are picked, like who else am I gonna pick? I could pick Crunch, but I'm not a very aggressive Crunch player. I have to learn how to really do that. Kwang, I think, has that ability to be like that passive slash aggressiveness that he has with his stun and his stun and knock up combo on top of that with the ult, and then it's just major insane sustain. So that's kind of why I put him here. But these are basically the characters that I'm interested in looking at once ranked comes out and who I'm going to try and prioritize the most. We still have a lot of updates. I still kind of just want to throw this video because like I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to talk about it and see what I would actually pick. And then I'd share it with you guys on YouTube. And I'll kind of want to hear, what are you guys going to pick? Well, give me a list. Let me know what you guys are going to pick. Who is going to be, are you going to one trick? Are you going to pick multiple characters? You're going to be, are you going to prepare for them before ranked comes out? I'm interested to hear that. So yeah. So let me know what you guys think of this video. If you guys did enjoy or you found this video to be a complete waste of time. But yeah. On that note, take it easy. Have a good one. Good luck in your games. I'll catch you later. Peace.